¿Me quieres? No me quieres. Ya, claro que te alejes. ¿Me quieres? No me quieres.
How you doing, everyone? I'm Manny. Welcome back to the channel. First and foremost, I want to thank all the new subscribers. The channel has reached over 2,000 subscribers, and I appreciate all the new viewers and all the new subscribers. Secondly, go ahead and check me out on Instagram at Cologne Transport. You're gonna find that I add some content that I don't get the chance to add on the YouTube channel. And lastly, go ahead and download the Mudflap app and use the code at the link that I'm going to provide at the bottom. It's going to go ahead and save you on your fuel for fuel savings. I have learned that using that app, I can also add a driver. A driver has to download, you know, if you're a fleet owner, a driver has to download it, and then your email will get linked to their account, and you can have to call Mudflap, and you can always remove and change payment methods when you're removing or adding drivers to that DOT number. So I have learned that this month. Now, I'm here in the truck. Today I'm going to be doing a 13-hour contract shift on the Amazon Relay. Had a driver couldn't work today, so I'm going to cover that route today. We're actually going to be going to Katy, Texas, and a round trip back here. And that's a normal route that I've been doing even before I hired the drivers. Right now, what I'm dealing with these drivers, the two drivers that I have, is trying to find a driver that's reliable and who wants to work. I'm having issues with the drivers right now, just showing up to the facilities to check in at that check-in time, and that is hurting my performance score with Amazon Relay. And I had that happen twice with a driver who just showed up late, and he knew he had to check in but failed to even let me know that he was going to be running late. So I'm running into drivers who just feel they don't need to tell you if they're going to be running late. Yeah, so that's just what I'm dealing with. I have the other Volvo over here. I finished up the generator brackets yesterday, which I actually I'll show you now since I have you here. So got the other Volvo right here, finished up the generator brackets, and I'm gonna mount the generator hopefully tomorrow. If I make it past, actually today, I'm making the biggest insurance payment that I'm probably ever gonna make with Progressive. But that's just to keep me in business, and it's probably going to be the last insurance payment, which I'll actually show you right here. So you see here, that's $6,852. So I'm making that payment today, and that is to cover 2 trucks. And I have one more payment for next month, and I have July no payment, and then it comes up to my renewal. So like I said, I think I mentioned it to you guys before, I'm not making any extra money off these drivers. These drivers are literally just here to maintain the account and giving me some extra time so I can complete some work on the other Volvo. So I have worked earlier this week. I did a Loretta round trip, and I have done a couple small loads, but this is the first time I'm actually doing a contract shift for the past week. I have been dealing with leaks with this truck ever since I took it to the mechanic shop. My AC wasn't working before, but now it's working, and they closed off the heater line and they put a valve. Ever since they put that valve, I've been having small leaks all over this truck. I had to change out multiple clamps, and I had to change out the valve that they actually put on because the mechanic shop put a half. They didn't do the best job that they could with the valve. One side was threaded, the other side was flared. As we all know, with water lines, you have to add flare ends on both sides when it comes to valve, or you're gonna have a leak. And then my driver last night went all the way to Waco. He did a 400-mile round tripper, and I lost another gallon of coolant, and I'm still trying to trace it. Long and behold, I was on the back of the cab working on something, and I seen one of the heater lines all the way at the back of the cab had a drip of coolant. So I replaced both of the clamps. When I get out there to Katy, I'm gonna monitor that line, and if it is leaking, then I'm gonna just put a valve on those lines and close those lines off, because I don't need any heat back there. I don't use any heat back there. I don't use any necessities. There shouldn't be water running through this cab because I don't need it. So I want to put a shut-off valve in the front to close off those lines if that line back there continues to leak. So far, I have been losing 1 gallon of coolant every day this truck is running around 400 miles. It's always 1 gallon. Now, 1 gallon is about $10 to $14 a day on coolant, and that can add up for the week. So I try to get my coolant at Walmart for that $11. I have enough coolant. It's just that I'm kind of tired of dealing with just simple, minute coolant leaks. But I hope that can get situated later this week. All right, guys, I'm all hooked up. I'm pulling away from the door. I'm gonna go ahead and pull off, and then close the doors, put the seals on, and then we're gonna head out of here and get to Houston or Katy, Texas. Right now, it's, what time is it? You know, it's 3 p.m. or 1500. So we're gonna run into some heavy traffic getting out of here, which I expect. But it's an easy route. You know, it's one of those routes I've done a ton of times, too many times. Going to Katy back. I should be done by hopefully 1 a.m. It's all driving. I am monitoring that coolant line. When I was parked for 20 minutes, I did monitor, and I didn't see anything going on, any leaks or any drips or anything like that. So that's a good sign. So let me make sure my last four of the trailer number is 4347. All right. And remember, guys, when you're sealing up the trailers, there's always a seal that you got to put on the doors. Make sure it's working. Again, guys, I haven't done a route like this all week, so I was kind of getting used to not working the entire day. But don't get me wrong, guys, I'm still working even though I'm not driving. There's tons of things I got to do. When these drivers are out there, I have to deal with any issues that pop up, such as last night. I had a driver have an issue with the app, and it wasn't assigning him a trailer. I had to call ROC and all that stuff, and they ended up bobtailing my driver out of there. But throughout the night, I'm monitoring these trucks, and I can see where they're at, and I can already see what kind of issues that they're gonna deal with based on the schedule and the trips and pretty much the admin portion of the Amazon Relay account. Because I've done it, right? I've done this account for 2 years. I already know what kind of issues can happen, you know, whether it's controllable with Amazon or not. I got a little bit of condensation down there. Let me see. Yeah, just condensation. The line that I was talking about is right here, and it should just be condensation over there. I shouldn't be seeing red coolant on the fuel tank. So I got my door sealed up. I'm ready to get out of here. I'll grab some chow on the road somewhere. You know, I got a cubby in here for the driver as well. Got some you know, disinfectant spray and stuff like that, so he can spray down the wheel, since I am still driving this vehicle throughout the week. Let me do this here. But yeah, guys, I'm ready to get out of here, and I'll see you guys out there in Katy.
¿Me quieres? No me quieres. Ya, claro que te alejes. ¿Me quieres? No me quieres. Ya, claro que me dejes. Todo estaba tan bonito hasta que empezó a fallar. Hubiera sido yo llame más. Saco mis cadenas, basta de peleas. Aire no me queda, no me tiene penas. Saco mis cadenas. Ay. Sí. Tú llevaste todo, me quedé sin tono. Lo dejaste roto, me caí al fondo. No me quedo sola, tengo a Dios mis horas. No te necesito más. Todo estaba tan bonito.
Alright, what's up, guys? So I made it all the way to Katy, the normal spot. My trailer is actually ready for pickup, so I finished doing the drop, and now I'm gonna hook up to the next trailer. Yeah, so I just had the driver who was supposed to be driving the Volvo today. He quit on me just now. And apparently he just had some health issues with his significant other, which I'm not gonna say anything. I just know what I know. When it's the beginning of the week for anybody new and they're already changing days or not trying to show up, it's more than likely they just maybe didn't like the Amazon account or how it's all set up, because I think he only worked maybe 3 or 4 days. Yeah, so now my wife is doing some overtime right now, trying to put on some Indeed stuff, and I do have some other drivers I'm supposed to be meeting over the weekend. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I wasn't making any extra money having him drive the Volvo. It was more of buying me some free time to work on the other truck, which I did a little bit of work, but I would have liked more free time. But again, that's just something I'm working on. It's kind of a bummer because it's kind of last minute, but it's to be expected when you're having multiple trucks and multiple drivers. And I already knew I was going to be faced with that task of having drivers and then drivers leaving and then getting rid of drivers. So I was already prepared for that. So that's just what I'm dealing with now. So I got here to my trailer. So I'm gonna hook up to this trailer, get out of here, head back to San Antonio, and yeah, do what I do. I mean, I'll be working next week, obviously, all next week, and I'm just trying to keep pushing through, you know, just try to hit those goals. Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Welcome back. Yeah, it's the next day. I just finished checking in on my second stop over here in Schertz, Texas. I'm grabbing a preloaded trailer, taking that to Katy to Richmond back to the house. So again, we got another 13-hour contract shift today. It's really, really hot outside. I got the AC unit back here on right now, so I'm comfortable in here. But yeah, guys, I had a driver quit on me yesterday. He just sent me a text message while I was on the route, and yeah, I had my wife call him because she deals with the admin stuff, so I'll have his check ready next Friday, and he could return the last set of keys with that, and you know, that's it with that. And like I said, guys, with the driver that was driving this truck, I wasn't making any extra money. It was more of buying me some time to work on the second Volvo and get that ready. So and nothing going on today. I think tomorrow I have off, so I'm going to be working on the Volvo and try to button up some things on it, mount the generator, and then I want to try to edit this video for you guys, just to give you guys an update on what I've been going through. So this is what I've been going through the last couple weeks, is trying to find drivers for these trucks, and I'm going to have to edit my Indeed posts. So my wife is dealing with the admin stuff, so we're gonna have to do some edits on it. There's a lot of things that I'm still learning, and there's a learning process for me when trying to find a driver, the right driver. And I have to be honest with you guys, it seems like the younger generation just doesn't want to work, or doesn't want to work as hard. And I hate to say that, but it's the honest truth about that. And now I just gotta find some reliable drivers. And I got to find drivers who can do these 37-hour contracts, because these 13-hour contracts have an expiration for me. and I think it's July. And then July we got Amazon Prime month, and then I don't have any more contracts, so it will only be those 37-hour contracts that you have to do a 10-hour reset in another city. So that's the only guaranteed work that I know that will be available past July. So yeah, it's a learning process, guys. Learning process for me, and I just want to give you guys the real on that. And yeah, the insurance is killing me. I mean, I just made the insurance payment. I have one more insurance payment, which will be next month, and then I have July of no payments. And July will be a month of me trying to come up with a deposit for another insurance company, and then hopefully I won't be with Progressive past August. So August is my cutoff of my insurance policy. So I hope I can start saving some money with a different insurance. And insurance is killing me. It really is. But I'm hanging in there, all right, because I'm keeping my expenses very low, and I'm still working. And I have consistent guaranteed work, and that's how I'm able to still pay insurance and pay for my expenses and all the additional stuff. So I'm going to be here for another hour and a half. So I'm gonna hang out in a sleeper for a little bit, and yeah, maybe I'll take you guys on the road. Today is Friday. There's a lot of traffic out there, a lot of traffic. So we're gonna try to kill some time in here, and then hopefully it's easy to get out of here and head towards I-10 in the Houston area.